A dramatic scene in an East Providence neighborhood last week, a shooting in broad daylight.
The whole thing unfolding at an apartment complex, and today the two suspects faced a judge. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live in East Providence tracking the new developments. Steph?
Tonight we're learning more about what the victim claims happened before he was shot on the street in East Providence on Friday. Two men captured on Friday after tense moments at an apartment building on Waterman Avenue in East Providence. Jermaine Perry and Destin Holloway both charged with robbing and shooting a man outside in broad daylight at Waterman Avenue and Green Street.
It was a robbery gone bad. The two of them showed up in East Providence to make a transaction, and one of them brought a weapon with them, and it resulted in the victim being shot.
Captain Bruce Kidman says someone drove the shooting victim to the hospital, and the suspects fled to a nearby apartment building. Police surrounded the apartment building and ordered the suspects over a loudspeaker to come out. Both did, hands up. The gun found inside the apartment. The suspects do not live there.
There's a young man that lived there that one of the group of friends was taking advantage of, staying in his apartment, using it as a place to hang out.
Captain Kidman says the shooting victim told police the suspects were after his gold chains. Police have not recovered any jewelry. Kidman says the suspects and victim did not know each other before this, but they were arranged to meet up that day by a third party. Police not commenting on the reason behind that meeting, as they are still investigating. And Perry and Holloway were both arraigned today on charges of robbery and assault with a deadly weapon. They were both held without bail as probation violators. Live in East Providence, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Erica. Tonight, two men accused of shooting another person while trying to rob him are being held without bail. Both suspects went before a judge this morning. They were arrested last Friday shortly after the shooting in East Providence. And that's where we find Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado live with the mobile newsroom with the new details. Steph?
Mike, the suspects in this case are 20 and 21 years old. The shooting victim tells police the men tried to steal his gold chains before the shooting.
Jermaine Perry.
Two young men charged with robbing and shooting a man on a street corner in broad daylight on Friday. The alleged crime leading to this massive police presence at a nearby apartment building where the suspects are accused of hiding. They did come out and surrender, the gun found inside.
It was a robbery gone bad. The two of them showed up in East Providence to make a transaction, and one of them brought a weapon with them, and it resulted in the victim being shot.
That victim shot in the leg, later telling police at the hospital the two men were trying to steal his gold chains. Jermaine Perry and Destin Holloway charged with robbery and assault with a deadly weapon, arraigned in court Tuesday, where police say Holloway pointed the finger at Perry as the gunman. An eyewitness also identifying Perry as the man seen running with a gun after the shooting.
This is highly unusual. We don't generally have shootings in East Providence. We're very happy that we managed to wrap it up as expeditiously as we did. However, right now we feel the community is as safe as it was before Friday.
And police say this shooting was not random. The suspects and the victim had planned to meet that afternoon, but police would not elaborate on that as they continue to investigate what happened here. Live in East Providence, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.